Good morning and welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago. We are live on CTV and Talk City 91.1 FM, streaming live on ctvtt.com. We continue with the program. This morning we'll be talking to the artistic director of the Applied Creative Arts Company, Arts in Action, and she's here to talk about the 27th Annual Children's Discovery Camp 2018, as well as the Technical Theatre Arts Program. And her name is Patrice Briggs. Good morning and welcome.
Morning.
What is the Applied Creative Arts Company all about?
Arts in Action. We are basically a unit that utilizes the use of the arts in the means of looking at if it's educative theatre, if it's use of what we term as our traditional arts, our cultural forms, as a means of educating and empowering our participants, be it on social issues, environmental issues, curriculum issues, any type of issue, but using the art form or the different integrated art forms as a means of dealing and educating and empowering our participants. So our work ranges from working within schools, communities, business places, ministries, any and everyone, but using the applied arts, the applied creative arts as a means to do so.
Okay. And how long have you all been in existence?
Well, we're a 24-year-old company. Next year we'll be celebrating 25 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
When you look back on the success that you all have had, will you say that it has been worth the effort?
Every day we say that. Every day when you go out and you engage in a session or a workshop, the transformation that you see happening during the time that you have with your students or with the teachers that you work with, it's about creating change and creating change in a positive way in the lives of the people who you work with. Our tagline in Arts in Action is transforming lives through the arts. So every day when you're able to help a child, say for instance, understand through this performance that you presented or through this character that they get to interact with, or through this story that they get to connect with because it's something that's familiar to them, they're able to see that, okay, this is probably a situation that I'm going through. And if this is a conflict or issue that I'm dealing with, I can come out of it, or I can find a way to get help, because our work is also issue-based and also has conflicts that it deals with. So when we present the conflicts, it's not just about leaving the conflict there and that's it. It's about creating ways and avenues of how do we begin to resolve these conflicts or deal with these issues and talk about it, because most of the times we don't talk about how to deal with the issues. We just think, okay, everybody should have the answer and everybody should know what to do. But when we create what we call an interactive performance workshop, we create a safe forum, because this work that we do is based in theorists like Augusto Boal, who is a man from Brazil, who deals with the issue of looking at the theatre of the oppressed. Mm-hmm. So people who deal with oppressions and deal with conflicts, we're creating a safe environment for them to be able to talk it, work through it, but do it through the arts, through the drama, through the theatre.
Wow, this is a lot deeper than I thought. So how would you describe a typical workshop?
For instance, we have workshops that deal with, say, bullying or deal with peer pressure. We present, first of all, a performance that we create and we rehearse with our team. It will involve not just drama or scenarios or stories. It can utilize things such as songs, movement, image theatre, different, that's why it's applied creative arts. Yeah. We present this performance, and then the audience members get a chance to deal with the characters in the performance who would have had highlighted some sort of conflict.
Yes.
So our facilitation techniques are very interactive.
Yeah.
So for instance, you might get a chance to sit down to talk to a character on a hot seat and find out more information about this character, about why they chose some of the choices that they did in this scenario, made those choices. Or you get a chance to role play, to come in and enter into a role play with this character in a situation, in a scene, which we set up for them. So they get a chance not only just to talk through ideas, but to put it into action to see how can they work it through in creating that kind of forum. Or they get the opportunity to advise a character through what we call a challenge, in standing up by saying, to tell a character, you know, I think you should probably talk to your mother And in saying that, they're also speaking to themselves as well.
So based on your experience and your observation, how effective has this strategy been?
This work is very powerful. It touches and transforms lives. Every time we enter into a session, our participants may not know what they're going to get themselves involved in. But because drama is a process where if you suspend your disbelief, you allow yourself to enter into this and to accept what is being presented as real, because first of all, it has to connect with the audience members. So what we do has to reflect reality. And once we capture that through our characters and through our playing and through the drama, that breaks down all the barriers, because then people are then able to identify with the situation. And then they're then able to work out, as in, I can now say, this is how I need to approach life, or this is what I can do. If I don't have all the answers, where I need to go to get help. So lives are changed, lives are transformed, options and choices are given to them, which they may not have known before, or may not have been empowered to do before. So it's impactful.
So let's talk about the 27th Annual Children's Discovery Camp 2018. What can we expect?
Oh, this is going to be a really, really dynamic camp this year. This camp has been going on, as I said, 27 years now. The camp is as old as the department. So Arts in Action is also outreach unit of the Department for Creative and Festival Arts. Before it was called the Creative Arts Center. That's why I like to say the center, you know. When the center started, Discovery Camp started as well, or probably even before. It was an opportunity to create a forum where children and community members can come and learn about the arts. So this is an arts-based camp. So our participants in this camp engage in activities in dance, drama, music, and art, as well as they work towards some sort of theatrical performance or production that they present to their parents at the end. That's how we traditionally work. This year, we're doing things a little different in that our July cycle, which runs for 3 weeks, we are doing a full children's theatre production. And we're giving our campus the opportunity to present to the public their production at the end. So this year, the title of the production is Jumbie Birds. Every year, we work with a theme or an issue, because that's how we work. We're issue-based and issue-centered. And this year, the theme is going to be dealing with the issue of violence against women and gender-based violence. So the piece itself, even though it may have a theme, it is really developed by the children and the tutors of the camp. So we know the theme is Jumbie Birds, but what the end result will be, we will all be waiting to see how that evolves and what that evolves into, because it comes from the children as well. So it's guided by the tutors and guided by our frame of our issue, but the end result is really developed by the children, because the work is process-based.
Is that event different from the Technical Theatre Arts program?
Yes, it is. The Technical Theatre Arts camp is called Discovery by Design. So that's a camp where we engage 18-year-olds and above to engage in learning about the technical theatre arts. So we're looking at things like light design, sound, looking at stage management, set and costume, arts business. So that's an opportunity where you get to learn the technical theatre arts. Now, the crew, or the participants that come to this camp, they also develop in practical work as well as theory. And because we're doing a production with the children, they become the technical team for the production of the Discovery Camp. So it works hand in hand. So they kind of happen at the same time, kind of. The Discovery Camp is, the Technical Camp is just 1 week extra from the July cycle of the Discovery Camp. But the aim of the camp is really to give that practical experience with our professionals in the technical theatre arts industry, to equip them with the basic skills about when they go back in their communities, how can I help my church, say, create a production using the lights and the sounds, the equipment that they have to work with. So it's equipping them with those basic skills.
All right, so the 27th Annual Children's Discovery Camp, how can people get register, for instance?
You can call us at the number 289-4242, that's our office number, or 384-9565, or 384-9561, or you can email us at email@artsinaction.org, and you will be able to get our registration form and information, and you can register Well, we're urging people, we have an early bird registration happening. If you register by the 29th, you can get our early bird registration fee, which is $1,200. And after that, it's $1,500 for the July cycle.
Yes.
We have 2 cycles, July and August. July is for 3 weeks and August is for 2 weeks. The August cost is $850 for the 2 weeks.
And the dates of this particular camp?
So the July cycle starts from the 9th of July to the 27th of July. And the show dates for that children's theatre production is the 28th and the 29th. That's the last weekend of the cycle for that camp. And the August dates are from the 6th to the 18th of August.
What age groups?
From 5 to 18 years old. This year is our first time that we have such a large age group. We decided to go with an extended age group. We usually do 5 to 13, but because we're doing the production this year, we have extended the age group from 5 to 18. So we're looking for the teens who also sometimes might feel left out in past years. They think, oh, I can't go to a camp because they might think they're not eligible because of the limited age range.
Yeah.
But we have extended the age range this year. So we're looking forward to all those from the 13 to 16s and the 18s to come and be part of this camp, because that's a place for them to be as well, to explore their creativity and to explore what it is like to be in a production.
Where is it exactly?
So the camp this year is going to be based at the Department for Creative and Festival Arts at Gordon Street. So that's right between, it's on the compound. Our department is shared with Open Campus, and it's right next to Hewarding Law School. So anywhere between those 2 places, that's where you could find the Department for Creative and Festival Arts on Gordon Street.
Great. And registration will be open until?
It's until the day of the camp begins. We will have registration open. So we welcome all, but we encourage you to register early to partake of the early bird registration fee.
What sort of intake are you looking at? How many students?
We would really like to get like about 60. That would really be nice. I mean, when we did camps long ago, the numbers were larger and the compound was just filled with campers. I know recession has hit and it's not as vast as that. But we really want to encourage people to come out this year. Past campers, new campers, people interested, come out to this camp. You will really enjoy it.
And what are your closing comments?
Come and be a part of Arts and Actions Discovery Camp for children. Come and be a part of our Discovery by Design Camp. It will be worth your July, August. It's not just a time just to find a place to send your children and babysit. That's not what we're about in this camp at all. It's a time for them to learn about themselves and to develop their skills and their creativity.
Thank you so much, Ms. Patrice Briggs, the Artistic Director of the Applied Creative Arts Company, Arts in Action. And she's been talking about the 27th Annual Children's Discovery Camp 2018, as well as the Technical Theatre Arts Program. And just to remind you, the number to call for further information, 289-4242.
Correct.
Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for staying with us. News is up next. I'm Vina Bharat. Have a great day.